Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Scrambled eggs and Pam. Good God.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Oh, I forgot to get the shit set up. I'm sitting here looking at myself.
Pretty simple. You want to do it? We'll do
I'm ready. No, I'm ready. No, don't do it again. Don't do it again.
It'll confuse me.
Okay, y'all. So I don't know if you guys heard over the weekend. Well, first of all, let me do this.
Heard over the weekend, Speedy wore a jacket? Oh.
No, first I want to do this. DC, I don't know. And we didn't talk about this. It's been a couple of days ago. I wanted to bring it up that, our condolences go out to DC Young Fly.
Because I think they canceled the concert in Oakland.
They didn't do it because I saw them like standing around. I think that was on Wild 'N Out. I think because they were shooting Wild 'N Out in Atlanta, but I think he showed up for that. But I don't think. Yeah. So they didn't do the 85 South stuff.
No.
Wow. Anyway, he lost his baby mama and beautiful, beautiful girl.
They were not married.
No, because some people were saying his wife, and then they would say long time girlfriend. So
that's
I'm just
his wife. I'm gonna say his wife.
I mean, it depends on what state he live in.
And she went to get a tummy tuck or something, right?
Yeah. No, BBL. Yeah.
It's like
she called it a mommy makeover, and whatever that she felt she needed. I don't know, but these. I don't know. They're saying that I saw what's the guy from
happened
E?
to Yeezy's mom.
Yeah, not Easy.
Yeezy.
Oh, Yeezy. Okay, I'm like, what?
No, she went in for it, not to make herself look better.
But you know what? I found out until later that she was told that she was not going to handle the procedure, and that's a lot of people turned her down because they said she was not going to survive.
So this guy.
And she kept searching.
This young lady or Kanye's mom?
Doctor.
You talking about
Kanye's mom?
Right.
Oh,
she kept searching for a doctor to finally do this shit. Oh yeah, I'll do it.
Oh wow, that's not good.
She died on the table.
Well, people don't. I think we talked about this briefly the other day. But back in the day, you used to have to go get counseling and stuff before you got surgery. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people don't understand. Like, cause I think it's so common nowadays. Is
because everybody.
But you're cutting your body open. Mm-hmm. Like, no matter how common it is or how good this doctor is, you're wounding is like a vicious wound. Right. Like, can you imagine your stomach being cut open?
Yeah.
And like that's a traumatic
and anything
thing,
can happen,
so,
especially nowadays. And these, but it was the BBL apparently.
Yeah. So shout out to DC.
And I was watching the guys from E. They were on like one of the shows or whatever, and they were saying that they stopped. These are the guys from E who do like all the celebrity makeovers. They said they stopped doing it because that is the most dangerous plastic surgery you can get.
So
period.
Were they taking some of the stomach off? Is that what it is?
No, BBL. That's your ass.
What is
Brazilian butt lift
to make it bigger.
And you do take a part of, but they're saying, I think they said
they're trying to lift it so it looks shapely when it.
But they take apart, like the fat out of your stomach and insert it into it. But they were saying the thing about it is that whatever could be in that fat could be toxic too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say like. Fat is the negative parts of the stuff you eat.
Right.
It's your body trying
That's
to
what
get
they
rid
were
of the
saying.
toxins. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So to put it back into another part of it, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's awful, right?
Shout
anyway.
out to the system, and she just had a kid too, right?
Right.
They got 3 kids now?
Yeah, they got 3. Yeah, the kid, the youngest is not that old, like a year, right? Or so. Not that, I know not that old. It's so scary.
I mean, when you get in these procedures, they do forewarn you the risks.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like you think like, okay, well, I mean,
right.
everything has a risk. Yeah.
Everything. If you're gonna go,
if I take a pill, which I just did, like so I'm like, it got side effects. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're willing,
we see him now. He's all kind of side effects.
If you're willingly going under some sort of procedure, especially when they put you to sleep, you have to know and understand the risk. So people understand it. A lot of times people say it and they say, I know, and they'll just go out for that. I mean. It's sad.
I guess if we had to say
something. Is it necessary? Was it
Yeah.
necessary for her to do it?
If she felt that way, and that was the thing, she felt like that's what she wanted to get. Mm-hmm. And you're thinking, okay, she'll be home in the morning, whatever. And then they're gone. Like I told you, I took my dad to Killer King, and they lost him. He's just getting a tooth
Killer
pulled.
King, and where my rest in peace, my aunt died, Sentinella Hospital. When I tell you, that's 3 aunts that mine have died on Sentinella Hospital.
That's crazy.
They don't have no beds.
Oh, we have a call. No, they got beds because there ain't nothing but red, yellow tape. But anyway, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, y'all. This is Seymour.
Hey,
Seymour.
I just wanted to call in to speak to the situation. I feel so sad for them because they have 3 children. under the age
under,
of maybe like 8 years
yeah.
old.
I was
She
gonna say
just had a
young.
little baby about maybe 6-7 months ago. The little boy is not even a year yet, if
Oh
I'm
my
not mistaken.
God.
And
Awful.
the doctor was not board certified. He has horrible reviews.
Oh, he did. Well, what?
They posted a picture. Yeah, his reviews were horrible. Like he had like a 1.4 score and all this kind of stuff. But the thing now is they're using these influencers, and they'll either discount their surgeries, you guys, or they would do it for free because they know if I take a picture with you and post you on my social media, I'll get more clients.
Right, and then they
He
did that
posted
picture
a
beforehand, and
took it down.
And now he took it down. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, and they took it down.
Yeah.
And so, and I wanted to speak to what Nick said as well. Surgery when it's necessary. When you go into those consents, when you need the surgery, part of the consent is death.
Mm-hmm.
So now you got these people doing these elective surgeries because you are so obsessed with trying to get somebody else's body that's not their fucking body. Mm-hmm. And it's just, it's just not, I feel so sad for them though. I really do.
Yeah.
But if we could just learn to love ourselves as we are, work out, and definitely research these doctors. You can't try to find a discount on somebody that's about to be cutting on your body. That's insane to me.
Yeah. No.
It's a trip because
and then people never think about it. I'm going to let you guys go.
No, you're not.
People don't think about if something goes wrong. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll go out the country and get all these procedures done, like to Colombia, the DR. If something goes wrong, you come back here. These doctors here don't want to touch you.
They don't. They won't because of the liability
they don't want
aspect.
Malpractice lawsuit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. Absolutely.
Because I would too.
So that's all I wanted to say on that. My prayers go out to them.
Right. Thank you, Seymour. Hang up. Hang up. You talking?
Hold on. I want to just say one more thing. Let me just say one more thing, please.
Okay, go ahead, baby.
I'm hoping it can be amicable. Because, sometimes when people pass, people are in pain. I hope DC don't have to fight for his children, like with her family. That's just something that crossed my mind. Because everybody's grieving.
You say because, I guess I think he lives in Atlanta. So,
because he travels a lot for work. Her parents are hurting, so they may want the kids, and I just hope they don't end up fighting over the children.
Okay,
I don't think it'll be a fight.
Seymour, the funerals?
I don't know why you just didn't hang up. You had to leave on some more negative shit.
But he's the father.
It's negative.
But I applaud Speedy. Speedy's very confident about his body. He's willing to put that jacket on.
Are you confident?
Wear it for $30, over $200. You know what I'm saying? I would put that motherfucker on you.
And then he's got his
little
Prince braid over his eye.
Exactly. I commend your courage.
Stop touching me. How about that?
You
take your
shit.
hand.
Do you ever know that you're my hero?
Hilarious. Anyway,
real shit.
We have another. Let me go to the next story. Okay. Bring
us out of the doldrums.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, for you niggas fight and shit. Anyway,
and there was a car wreck there.
Actually, it was a DUI. Diddy's son Justin was arrested in Beverly Hills. I guess about a day or two ago. But what the crazy part is the mom, her name is Misa Hilton. And I feel like her and Diddy, I think they met, I think she was like a stylist or something to that effect for him. And this, they met, of course, he fucking everything. So, you know what I'm saying? And they had the kid together. And so now she is turned on him saying that it's, everybody hurt her. On Diddy.
On Diddy.
And his parenting style.
Oh,
and she said, I don't give a fuck that they just shooting a reality show or whatever. And she's going against like Ciroc and all the brands that, she's saying that his parenting style was like, partying with the kids and not being a responsible parent. And she ain't having it. It's like, she
now,
said
who is this again?
His baby, Justin's mama.
Isn't Justin grown?
Yeah, Justin is a grown. I mean, I don't know.
That's the one that was, just.
He named the restaurant.
They're shooting a reality TV show, and I think I know before COVID they started shooting Making the Band, and Diddy's kids were, a part of this new Making the Band version.
So the mom is mad at Diddy for how he raised her son.
Yeah, well, because she's saying they're shooting a reality show, and it's a lot of liquor and whatever. But yeah, I mean, she just all of a sudden
son grown.
He is. I mean, but she did give him to him young, like how your baby mamas gave your kids. She gave him to Diddy at a young age, and then but
just so you know, he about to go through hell with that DUI. It's gonna cost him about he got it.
Well, he got
10
it
racks.
anyway, yeah.
But it's the time, fam. because he won't be. Well, he could drive, but he can only give it drive. Depending on how they do it, either you have to blow in the car, or you have to. It's 6 months he don't drive.
He's so rich. I mean, he got.
he got
he don't need a
drive.
driver.
Blow in the
It's not
car.
like that's gonna hurt.
Can't have blow in the car.
Yeah.
No, he can. Yeah, if he like say he had a drive, he had a
Blow
real
in the car,
job.
blow.
Yeah, I got you, Mark. You tried to make a joke.
And then she
A
said,
cheap
so
attempt
she
at humor.
says basically that she's protecting no one anymore, just her son.
Child support payment stopped.
She said, I have after this, she's had a come to Jesus moment.
Yeah.
When it comes to Diddy and
That's
Diddy's getting a
that's
lot.
come to Jesus. That's a late notice on the light bill because she refused to work and that money ran out.
I don't know, but all I know is that Diddy's press lately has been horrific.
Yeah.
Like everything, everybody's talking about the parties and this and the gay shit.
They took a picture of some girls. Took a picture on this. Apparently, he has a huge bed outside of in his backyard. Like, it's probably the biggest bed you ever seen. It's like a real bed, right?
In the backyard.
I've never been to Puff's house, so I don't know where the bed is. Don't want to know.
Okay.
But he posted a picture of some girls posted a picture of the bed. So a popular YouTube star I think he's gay, if I'm not mistaken. He posted under the picture, I remember when Diddy had me bent over on that bed.
And you
I
said
take
you
that back.
think
I
he's
take
gay?
that back. He
Allegedly.
said, I take that back. He said I was bent over on that bed. That's
but
the part
that's
of the
not
quote
the first
I
time we
remember.
heard that shit. Like
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
So he didn't say that Puff did it to him. But he just said that he was at Puffy's house and got bent over on his bed. So
Puff's bed did it to her.
yeah, I don't know. But all I'm saying is, it is kind of. I don't believe none of these people. All right, I met Puffy. He seemed like a cool dude. I don't like calling him Puffy, but he seemed like a cool dude.
Call him Sean.
Sean.
I've been to a couple parties with him. I ain't never seen nothing funny. So I can't speak firsthand on him being funny, and I don't really care if he is. To be honest with
who
you,
cares?
like, it don't make me no difference. But
But all I worry about with him is like the stuff like when Justin Bieber was around him and Usher at 10, 12 years old or whatever, stuff like that. To me, that's very inappropriate. And
Are they saying he's a child molester?
well, I will tell you this.
well, just having them at wild
Just
parties.
having
Having him at what and Usher
That's
has
been
admitted
that.
that he's seen shit as a child he shouldn't have seen at Diddy's house.
Like, that
Now
shit
he never
been
said what it
happening. Ask Drew
was.
Barrymore.
I mean, I grew up like that too. I mean, that
Drew,
ain't,
But
Drew
yeah.
Barrymore was an alcoholic at 13.
I seen stuff that I wasn't supposed to see as a kid.
Well, Speedy, what kind of parenting you?
Hey.
Shout out to us.
Look at that jacket. I seen shit I ain't supposed to see at 56.
We have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Bam, keep
You know that was Orlando, the dude from Meso Raven, Orlando, whatever his
Oh,
name
that was
is.
Orlando put that up.
Orlando said that shit? We don't care.
Yeah, he said a lot
Orlando
of shit. He said a lot. He said Diddy
He
gave
said-
the best blowjob out of any man he's ever got one
Okay,
from.
we don't believe Orlando though.
Best,
That's
hold on. Let me say it again. Let's repeat. Let's analyze what Vern just said. The best job
Blowjob.
best blowjob he got from any man that he's ever got.
Who?
That means he's gotten more than one.
Yeah, I mean it sounds multiple blowjobs. It does sound like that.
Okay.
But see, here's the thing: when people like him, even though we think he's off, he's off.
Yeah.
But see, when people like him say shit, we tend to dismiss it, and 90% of the time that shit be true. He's the same
90%.
dude that said Bow Wow had
It's
good
always
pussy.
based in some sort of truth. That's what it is. Because my thing is like it's when you
Yeah,
hear
it's truth adjacent.
yeah, it's always something like a little bit and then some
breastfeeding. That's good.
But it's crazy how to me it's like I think she just wanted her name in the spotlight because her son. I
talking
don't
about
think
the kid's
she really
mom?
cared too much. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I don't think she really
The
cared
fuck,
too
nigga?
much about that.
Yeah, not gonna
Speedy.
keep talking to you. And you
Nigga
didn't.
had Michelob Light.
This nigga said, excuse me. No,
he did
nigga.
say excuse me.
No, nigga.
But no, rumors come out. You know, around celebrities,
Yeah.
we understand.
Yes.
But to fact check them, I go on a couple of things. One, if a rumor comes out and the person's rumor is about doesn't dispute them or he doesn't make an attempt to
No,
to sue
'cause
them,
sometimes
then
you give it energy by trying to dispute
well, no.
it.
But if somebody puts out something that's
No.
impugning you, that's definitely defaming your character,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to sue them.
Not
Right.
necessarily. I
Why
think
wouldn't you?
Because you're going to give them power to people go, well, why?
No,
that-
I see it the other way.
Speedy.
I see it the other way.
You see people do it. They're going to.
I'm not gonna-
The ones who don't sue.
That's to me, that's the suspect part.
That's where-
'Cause
that's
let
where
me say,
either-
if somebody says, "Oh, Pam, blah 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 blah," or whatever, did something like despicable, whatever, and I know it's not true, I'm suing because I'm trying to clear my name.
Because you've defamed somebody's character. It's better to sue them because it's not putting out there. It's killing it.
That's dumb.
It's like when Juwan Howard and Chris Webber sued the woman that accused him of rape.
Yeah.
Okay, so they won that case, and she had to pay them for that. So now we know that was a lie. We got confirmation on that. She lost that. So that's the same thing. But usually, if somebody's not, because one, it's either very close to the truth, or there's enough shit that will come out that they don't want to come out. So you just let it go.
But again,
try to
it could just be that whoever that person is lying. But yeah, they do know other shit. So maybe you fuck around and go, you lying on that. But
if you lying, it's you can take. It's
all right, well, go ahead and sue him.
Letitia.
Sue the nigga that gave you the surgery for you.
Okay,
you should sue the nigga that sold you that jacket.
I knew he was gonna say that.
It was a girl.
So okay, look at like Trey Songz. Now he has another sexual assault.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's probably in the last couple of years at least 5.
Well, the last one
that means he's doing.
He won only because I think the person didn't come back. She didn't go back.
He didn't win.
20 million.
Defaulted.
Yes,
yeah. Okay, so that's not really a win.
Yeah.
So I mean, but he
has
a
win.
Lawsuit after for the same. Yeah. So my thing, and we were saying earlier about things being based in truth. I mean, my thing is why Trey Songz? It ain't like he had a hit in the last. You know what I'm saying?
Even if he did, don't give you the right
exempt.
To
of all this.
She take songs off his name.
But this girl is
and she had asked him. So apparently, you should have it in there. They asked for a certain amount of money, and they were going to leave it alone. And his people said, nope. And she said, okay, we're going to court now.
Yeah. And this happened back allegedly in 2013. I'm like, but.
And was it Trey Cosby?
It says him and.
There's another one coming out about Bill Cosby too now.
Yeah, another one back in the 70s or something or whatever.
Coming out to say what?
That is someone.
They keep showing these white bras. Look, they keep showing these white bras when they was young. Speedy. They keep showing these white bras when they was young. Because if they showed them now, you gonna say, "Ain't no way, Bill, fuck that ugly bitch."
My thing is, come on, man. At some point, we have to stop as a society.
Well, the trauma doesn't stop, Speedy.
Well, I got that part, but this happened to her, and he was going to court for the other ones. Go and get in there. Why would you wait till now and go, I can't take it no more. I'm going to call. And say what?
Speedy, we all have to deal with trauma. Now, you're dealing with trauma.
By wearing that coat?
It's manifesting itself.
Fucking hell. Look, fucking hell.
You over here chasing $200 for a motherfucker.
Speedy sitting on here tricking for $200.
That jacket cost you. How much you pay for that jacket?
Shut up, Howard.
He paid $200 for the jacket. Why you went
It was $35. It was $35.
Oh, I was about to say it's $35.
Are you sweet?
It wasn't 30.
He put it up.
After tax, it was $38.95.
My bad. Our bad. Under 40. How about that?
It was at the under 40 store.
Right.
Nigga, the under 40 store. That would be a dope clothing store.
I know.
Under 40?
That would be it.
That would be an under 40 store.
Yeah, that's a good hit.
If they had a pair of Jordans in there, would you buy it?
Under 40. If they under
Something
40?
wrong with them
I
motherfuckers.
don't give a fuck, nigga.
Irregular.
I know not to ball in them.
all I can look at them
loose.
and hear that shit on IG with the motherfucker. Ooh, look at they be singing with them shoes. The motherfucker got the shit that look like the fucking shoe, and you get close. Nigga.
Pair one of those.
Ooh,
You still play ball?
Them shoes.
No, Pam.
Oh, I know because
I thought I would never say that. I haven't touched a basketball in probably
how long?
8 years.
You know,
shit. I thought it was like a couple years.
Brooklyn,
8?
what? Brooklyn's 18, be 19 this year. Okay, because that's when he was in age, so he was probably 12. So once he got to high school, I stopped playing. So that would be 5 years now.
Oh, okay. Wow.
you know. With
Did you still play
with
basketball?
With that in mind, Speed, I want to make an announcement. I want to announce my retirement from playing pickup basketball.
You done, Mark?
I'm done.
When's the last time you played?
It's been probably about 8 years, but I've been holding on to it. Shit.
Real, nigga, when I
He does.
I'll be like,
I'm
going back. I'm going back.
I told you. Oh, I tell you. Nigga,
I made the official retirement.
at the gym, Brooklyn, because I would play after they got done doing the 8
You
years.
do some shoot. You're not playing. You
Nah,
you
Pam,
shooting.
I played. I
You
was
shooting
on
like-
team.
Pam,
So they picked
Pam,
me.
let him have it.
They picked
Okay,
me.
okay,
And
my
my
bad.
man said, I got old dude. He said, I got pops. Grab my ball. I'm out. Brooklyn, let's go.
He calls you pops. What the
I know he
fuck?
does on the show.
That's my
You
seed.
see. You don't want anybody else to see you
nigga
calling
said, I got pops. I said, nigga.
That's disrespectful on the court.
So if y'all two went to the court, hey, don't call me pops.
It's disrespectful on the court, though. Somebody you don't know call you
Yeah,
pops.
that nigga said, I got pops. I grabbed the ball and I walked off the court.
I stopped playing. Though. I kept getting hurt, and then once I couldn't do what I want to do. I'm done. Because I can't take nobody just beat me on the basketball court.
Right.
I'm not gonna be.
So you retired too?
Yeah, I'm done.
But
Oh,
then,
wow.
Pam,
I can't deal with
So
it.
the game before he said that, I'm on the team. Nigga, I stayed at the
I know
other
you ain't
end.
running up and down the court. I know
Well, this
that.
time I didn't run down.
He
I
never,
stayed at the other
he
end.
ain't never did
I
that
can
shit.
tell
My
that.
man threw the ball. I missed it. It was like 9 of them. I said, nigga, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, shit.
Speedy, you never made layups.
And I did like this, Pam. The ball went over the back. They grabbed it with the other way and won the game. I said, fuck.
You couldn't do
Speedy,
it.
you never could score.
I could score.
Yeah, it's time to shut it down right there.
No, I'm saying I missed the layup.
That is a
nigga.
telltale sign.
I missed the layup.
Nick, when have you seen your dad ever make a layup? Nigga?
No, it was wide open. It was off the break.
Same thing.
Wow, was it that long ago, Corey Roberts?
What?
When we went to for
So
Javon's
Boy said
birthday?
Under 40 still
No, I
selling.
played then.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but how long ago? He said that was
When
about.
Javon's,
Yeah, boy.
Like
Yeah,
4
Javon's
years ago.
friend.
He said I did record it. You're right. I forgot about that. That was about 8 years
That
ago.
might be the last time everybody hooped.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't 8.
that shit
That's
went
like
bad.
4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That might be the last time everybody
Since
hooped.
Brooklyn was in high school, once he got to high school, I stopped. That's
Do
when.
you like shoot around with him or anything? Nope.
Now, see, I go shoot around.
Wow.
Like, I have a court at my house, so I'll go down to the court, and I do, like, my 50s.
Yeah.
If I shoot it, I got to chase it.
I do my 50s.
Yeah, somebody got to
probably gonna
retrieve
chase
it.
more than I make.
Yeah, okay, somebody
But
got
you
to
don't,
retrieve.
like, you should use basketball as, like, instead of, the treadmill or something. Because it's really just plyometrics.
Shit.
Like, that's how I look at it. Like, if you do it, if you go in the gym and just shoot around.
I'm looking at Speedy. Shit.
I thought you talking about yourself, nigga. That's why I laughed.
Well, think about it. If you go on a treadmill for what? What you do on a treadmill? 15 minutes? 30 minutes? I can't stay on the
You don't do
treadmill
a
long.
treadmill.
You mean what? You mean when it's moving?
Yeah, I can't stay on it long. So I don't know how people could do like 30 minutes, an hour on the treadmill. I can't do that. So max I can do is 15 minutes on the treadmill. Then I got
15, 20 minutes if you're breaking a good
They
sweat.
do
that's
the
good work.
incline. Yeah.
I do interval training on treadmills.
Yeah.
So if anybody's overweight and you have bad knees or something like that, you're a little older, try interval training, which is just changing the speed and the incline every minute or 30 seconds.
Yeah. You change, go up, go down,
Yeah.
go up. Go
So I
down.
do a minute, 5 paces faster than lower down.
OG
for 30
Sleepy
seconds.
Loke said Speedy, a.k.a. James Worthless. It's fucked up.
You just gonna keep reading this shit.
Fucked up.
Is that your job today?
Yeah, man, it's very.
Damn it, that was it.
No,
I
actually
assume
have
you
some
put
more,
that
but
up
you know
there
how
for a
we
reason.
get-
No,
we get.
Pam the one you said.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pat.
We
Well,
don't-
Nick, what we were talking about it earlier. I wanted to bring this up too. I actually had 2 more, but I'm just gonna let
No, go
the
ahead,
other
man.
2 go.
Do
But
it.
Shannon Sharp, you guys, I know, and we didn't talk
What
about
happened
this.
to
You know, he's leaving the Fox Sports show.
Yeah.
He must have got
Undisputed.
fired.
No, he's leaving.
They buying him out though. They buying him up before the contract's up. He's taking the podcast
You
off.
wanted
of
her
the
to
show.
read it? Or you just
My bad. I thought
Go
you
ahead.
was finished.
But I know that
got it,
Stephen
sorry.
A. Smith took to Instagram, whatever, and
said
he was
what?
like, he knows why he left, blah blah blah.
That's
but
what I
he,
said.
but he wants him to come. He said I wouldn't be mad if he was to come over to ESPN.
They got the
But
number
he's
one
not
show.
inviting
I
him
think
to
he
be.
should.
He's not inviting him to be a part of the show. He could come in and be a guest spot. Stephen A. ain't
Why wouldn't
having nobody else on there. No more.
Another black man, you
He's
saying?
not having anybody else on there.
Because if
regular.
he did,
That's why
he
he
probably
think so?
would
he
have
got
stayed
rid of
with-
Max.
Yeah, if he was gonna do steady person, out of people he has on there, it would probably him and Jay Wills gotta go
I
at it a
think he'll
lot.
fuck with Mad Dog. That's what he'll fuck with the white boy.
No, because the white boy, because they have to cover him because most of the time he speak out about black athletes is because of what they're getting paid and they did something wrong. Like he come down hard on Kyrie. And they was like, okay, well, Kyrie just told you about something that was going on.
Kyrie.
No, Kyrie's not that kind of player. Y'all niggas got to stop that shit. Because
No,
yeah,
type
you
of
power
shit.
on.
I don't think
No,
they're saying he quit. They're not
only
saying-
problem is Stephen A. Get on Kyrie. It's like nigga, you over there finding ways to miss games. Now when now he on that last year that contract, that nigga ain't missed no games, did he?
They did miss some games.
No, he ain't missed. He ain't
What-
taking
what
no
he say,
personal leave.
we talking about Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, Shannon
No,
Sharp.
they're just saying that.
So when's his last day?
He's finished after. I'm sorry.
Go no, he's go ahead. Go
After
ahead.
the finals.
Yeah, after the
I got
finals.
excited.
Wait.
They got jumped in like a motherfucker.
Nigga said, I did shit. Pam, I went, when they finished.
You said Pam don't like sports any motherfucking way.
I was doing that one for Nick. That was for Nick. But anyway, I know that.
Took your segment and said, I got it.
No, I got this.
Nigga waved you off.
Nigga was like this. sports, and Shannon. No, he's supposed to.
I don't think the show's been lame.
After the championship series.
Yeah, that's
it's not that the show's been lame. Now, after all the stuff they've done, now you understand how TV of that sort work.
Yeah,
you can't have two motherfuckers who agree. It don't work. Somebody has to be totally against whatever you talking about, and he has. And I feel
like the last thing what was the last thing him and the white guy argued over? It wasn't
the one that really.
Yeah, put his glasses back on.
Yeah,
sit down, boy, and put your glasses on.
Yeah, I was
say boy, so stop that shit.
I heard nigger, but
what did you say, Mark?
They were arguing about.
I know that. So what
was it about, though?
I was just saying, they were arguing about Tom Brady. Of course, he's on Tom Brady's dick about as hard as he is on fucking Jordan. And Skip is, and he basically accused him of being jealous of Tom Brady.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this.
And then that motherfucker took his glasses off. He said, "Put your glasses back on," like
boy.
That. He didn't say.
I heard boy.
Anytime a white man tell you to do something, put that, you might as well add the boy onto it.
Let's tackle it. 'Cause I'm gonna say something. Do you think that Skip is really exuding that kind of attitude with him?
I'm gonna give you this.
I think so.
I was never supposed to tell nobody this, but
do you watch the show a lot?
No,
I do watch it, not a lot, but I watch it.
So I was
Nick,
told.
Do you watch it much?
But I did watch
you
it
want
first
to
day.
hear it?
I mean,
I was told
not really, but
that when him and Stephen A. got the show,
yes,
they specifically told him.
Who?
Pacific?
What ocean is that?
Pacifically?
It's right over here.
In Africa.
It's in Africa.
Yeah, right to the capital.
They definitely told him that you need to be this way. You have to be on this side. And,
well, of course.
And it's going to be on
to
this
be
side.
the antithesis.
That's
yes.
the basis of the show.
And that he didn't want to do that because that's not who he was as a person. But
Shannon, or you talking about Steve?
We talking about Stephen A?
Talking about the white? No, the white boy.
Skip.
When Skip and him were together. Skip and Stephen A.
On first take.
Yeah,
okay.
first take. And I think even on that show, Stephen A. wasn't the lead. Skip was.
It was Skip's show.
Yeah, and Stephen came on.
You got to remember, this came from when they were trying to do that morning show, Cold Pizza.
Yes,
and they had a segment.
Gosh, I remember
they had
that.
a segment called First and 10.
They had my girl on there.
So they were doing debates. They did like a couple of debates, a couple of topics. That was the old format. Him, the other guy, Woody, another writer. So it was two writers talking about that. Then basically, Cold Pizza wasn't shit, and the First and 10 took off. And so it got down to more of those, and then it just became that. They slowly just faded the whole Cold Pizza shit out and changed it to First Take. Now, it was dying off, and Stephen A. had left ESPN. Did something, now he came back. That's what I'm saying with Skip Bayless. I'm not in love with Skip. I hate the fact that I'm defending this white boy. But the fact is that he wanted Stephen A. on it because he knew Stephen A. would bring ratings. So he pushed for Stephen A. to be on there. Once his contract was up and he was not getting as much, Skip wants the fucking juice because he had the juice and the power of that show. Fox was new starting this shit. They threw a fucking mint to him, to a few other people. So
Skip was getting paid.
He's
making way more than Stephen A. Smith.
Yes. And now when he goes to Fox, he told him, I don't want nobody. It's either with Shannon Sharp or we're not doing this. He picked Shannon Sharp. You remember the first time when the show came on, all the stuff was going on. The shit with George Floyd happened. The stuff with Colin Kaepernick had happened before. And Shannon Sharp has been speaking eloquently on that shit for black folks all day.
Yeah, he really was.
Who do you think is letting him do this?
You think
Skip? This is Skip's show. This is Skip's show.
But remember when Skip had to apologize for some racist shit he said, though? It was.
Oh, you're going to do that because you said the show. But at the end of the day, between him and Shannon, it's his show.
I said
I agree with you.
I was told that Skip is not even like that, but he had to be in order for the show to work.
Stephen A. say he's really like that.
No.
Well, he's
that's
like
who
that
told
in
me.
his opinion.
That's who told us.
He's like that in his opinion.
No, that's who told us. Stephen A. said he's not even like that, but he had to be for the show to work. Like, nobody's going to sit there and watch you go, okay, that was good, that's good, okay, we go to the next subject. No, you want to hear the debate. I think even when Stephen A. does a thing about, when he goes on his rant about LeBron, he only does that because he knows it's going to create a buzz.
He's definitely over on top on that tip, but it's funny because you could see him on the show. You could see him with the little grin. And knowing,
but mainly because
LeBron
LeBron don't do no interviews with him. And that's what he's really
don't
upset
interviews
about.
With nobody.
No, but he pick and choose who he do the interviews with because he's
When
able
have
to.
you
He's
seen
LeBron.
do interview other than
I'm saying he picks and choose who he does it with.
Oh, yeah, he definitely
but he
ain't
will
fucking
not
with
do
Skip
it
like that.
with Stephen A. Smith.
Right.
And Steven's upset about that.
All these motherfuckers got ego. Let's be real. You ain't seen Jalen Rose nowhere near that motherfucker after he pulled that shit on his ass.
The drunk driver shit?
No, he called Skip out on that shit about nigga. Didn't you average 1 point fucking minutes a game, 1 point something a season in high school, nigga? And you talking about these guys here and stuff like that. That motherfucker was hot. They had to do a carryover segment. They pat this nigga on the back. They brought Stephen A. back in there on it, talking about it because Jalen went in on that motherfucker.
Yeah, because he didn't play. Because and he does that too. He'll always go, I didn't really play on the level they played, which then nigga stop talking like you did.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker came up with the whole story. There was a new coach that came in, and he didn't really like me. You sound like a bitch right about that. You should have just let that motherfucker segment die.
Or you just embrace it and go, no, nigga, I wasn't that good. So, but I'm a journalist, so I'm gonna tell you how
He
it really
rich as
is.
a motherfucking athlete now, and famous as shit. Skip Bayless. He's highly successful.
Yeah, whatever.
But I mean, again, I get it. White boy from Oklahoma. I got it.
So who they gonna put on the show? You think?
Or you think they just go?
Gotta put another black. If you put anybody else
you
but black,
can't have two white men.
I was calling my agent. See what I can.
hilarious. I think you have
be
to.
good in
If you're
English.
gonna do it, you'll probably or you do a bunch of guests and have a bunch of guests.
I think that's what he probably made model
and,
after
and
what
most
Stephen A.
shows
doing.
like that, or they usually do a guest format like the Breakfast Club is doing right now. They're
But I
bringing
think
a
they're
lot
gonna
of
take
people
a. I
through to
think
test people.
He's gonna take
You
a
gotta
L.
test your chemistry.
He's gonna take a L because nigga.
Shannon Sharp,
Skip,
yes,
skip, skip.
yeah,
Skip.
yeah.
Skip. Skip.
Do you guys watch Club Shay Shay? Shannon Sharp's
Yeah,
podcast?
I do.
You
I
guys
do. I
pretty
watch
good.
it with like the celebrities that I like.
He gets some good guys.
Yeah, he does.
Let me
It's
shout
interesting
this
to see him
out.
in that format.
No affiliation. I just think this is the best sports show. So if we losing Skip and
Not us.
Shannon,
We're not a
Me
sports
and
show.
Mark.
well, Mark, I wish we could have you come more often. I wish you guys could do a sports show. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be good.
I wish you guys could do it. But my favorite sports show.
I don't know why my hand does this shit.
My favorite sports show to watch right now is called It Is What It Is. And it's Cameron and Mace, the rappers. Now, a lot of people will be like, why would I want to hear them talk about sports? But Cameron and Mace were actually really good basketball players back in New York. They both played for the championship game. I think Cameron missed the game winning shot or something like that. You can look it up on YouTube.
Right.
But they're both pretty good
I
athletes.
love the pivot.
Cam, if you're a hooper, Cam.
Gilbert Arenas is right too, and Willie Gilbert Arenas has a good one.
I like Gilbert Arenas.
And the pivot show.
But Gilbert.
The pivot podcast. I like that one.
I am athlete too.
I like Gilbert's opinion on stuff because he has a very good insight to sports. You know what I'm saying? Like he's played at the highest level.
Was that the
He
one?
needs to let Kwame
Yes, that was
Brown
the one
go,
that
though,
was
nigga.
married
He need let that shit go.
to Laura Glovon.
Oh yeah.
And used to
I
beat
know.
her ass and
Laura-
stuff. Laura
Laura's
is a
my
very good
friend of mine.
Yeah, me
Anyway.
too.
Is that the show
Is that a
that
name drop?
Kenny said that what's gonna need to get in the paint?
Yeah, Kenya Martin.
Man, that he said you need to get and he kicked his feet, but you can see him kicking.
They put Joel Embiid
Joel
in there.
Get your ass in the paint, nigga. Because
Yeah.
he won't go. Again,
He goes in
7-2.
the elbow. He's on there.
7-2 in the paint. I think the blue book for that is Shaquille. He didn't shoot no threes.
Right.
He didn't shoot no bunnies. He did everything in the paint.
And he got 4 rings.
Right.
So I think that is.
And
He's
I always
7'2",
say
should
that
be
the
in
shit
the
about Shaq. You know, all the time you say, if I was that big, I wouldn't do nothing but just dominate inside the paint. And Shaq did that.
Exactly.
And motherfuckers still tried to criticize him. Like,
Yeah,
motherfucker,
they said,
what else
remember
he
they
supposed
said,
to do? Ain't nobody
they said
stopping
all
him.
he do is dunk. I said, and?
But- No,
Is
but-
there anyone that
white
has
dudes would
stopped
say
him?
that shit,
from-
Y'all remember what he did after that though? Remember he added the jump hook.
Yeah, he had a little touch
Sky
in there.
hook.
He had a little touch
He
in
started
there.
jump hooking them right after they said that. So I think I'm taking
I'll never
Shaq.
think. All he can do
They
is
said,
dunk.
Mark,
I mean,
you
they
could definitely
don't-
do a sports show.
It's the
Mark.
same thing like you look at LeBron. Like, I get
They
it.
said Mark should do one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they said-
yeah.
Mark is.
They said Mark Howard.
Yeah,
think
they
so
said he
too.
needs his
Spelled
own show.
NARC, bitch.
Oh wow.
Can you add the K on, please?
I'll do the sports show with the jacket on.
Yeah, Mark. But listen, Mark. If you're gonna do a sports show, listen, you guys got to watch It Is What It Is because the thing I like about it is they really treat it like they're actually doing a sports show. So
You said it's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's on YouTube right now. So Cameron actually has like his sports jacket on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they niggas, but they try to keep it professional. So I love
like
it.
Howard Cosell.
Yeah.
I would watch that.
I
would
love
watch
the opinion of it too.
We have
So
a
y'all
call.
check it out.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, everybody. This is Seymour calling in.
See?
Oh, well, see, stay on.
She not calling about
your-
sports. But
But
go ahead.
see, I want you to stay on because
Yes, I am. I want to get Nick's feedback and Mark's feedback.
and then I want to
wow.
talk to you about your
Basketball
boy that
situation.
you hate. Jonathan Majors and your girl in
Who I hate?
and Jonathan Majors and did you see they was in
Short
Morocco?
puppy face.
Dude, they was in
I heard they went
Morocco.
out on the date. I'm praying for Megan's job.
I thought we was doing sports.
Oh, go ahead.
Do y'all need the room?
Well, I was going
to
to do that story, but of course my stories get knocked out.
I heard Mark talking about Shaq and how people talk about how Shaq dominated. He played in the paint, right? Mm-hmm. How tall was Shaq?
7'2".
What's Shaq's height?
7'1",
7'2".
Okay. And then, like a lot of people are saying, though, you know how we in America we tend to, you tall, you a center, that's it.
Thank you,
But they're talking
Nikhil.
about how these European players are coming out and they got a full game, inside game, outside game. They can shoot, the jumper and all of that.
Like
are
the
we
one
doing
from
our
Denver?
players a disservice over here, not
So
making sure we
what are
have
you saying?
well-rounded players?
So what? No, we're saying
I
that
didn't
if
ask
you-
the question.
That's a great
the question was if you're 7'2" and 275, you should be in the paint. You should be nowhere near the free throw line. You should be down in the paint punishing everybody. Period. That's what we're saying.
I mean,
But what I'm saying, Speedy, is
can I
looking at these players coming from Europe.
Who don't? I don't give a fuck about the Europe.
Their games are.
No.
A lot of them are 7 feet tall.
Yeah, but they out of the league.
But
Them niggas
well,
ain't
no,
in the
I
league.
mean, if I can say on
Isn't
that
there
too as
one?
well is this, and it's a good point, Seymour.
And
Where
I'm
you
gonna get off
saying,
the phone,
where you
Pastor,
saying,
go to
you always
it's a
say
good
that.
point.
It is a good point.
It's a good point where you're saying
No,
that,
it ain't.
and breaking it down this way is this.
Ain't no
One,
good point.
the European players
she don't know
play
shit.
more. They brought that style of game where you see more of the perimeter play. All right, and you had taller players. Of course, the taller you are, the more advantage you have. The God's gifts, you teach that. But the fact is that the purpose is to put the ball in the basket and outscore your opponent. Of course, you got guys who can shoot and make threes. Yeah, that's
Are you
part of the
answering the
game.
question?
I am answering the
Yeah,
question. I'm
he's getting to
explaining
it.
the
I see what
situation.
you're
That's why you need a sports show.
But the fact of the matter is that
he's going with it.
to what you're saying is get the guys down the paint where you can score easier. Because especially if you're not a 3-point shooter, I coach kids. They all want to shoot fucking threes.
That's because
They're passing up layups to kick it out to somebody to shoot a three.
Did you hear
Is
what
that
I
a
just
confidence
I
thing?
heard
though?
you. I'm piggybacking on it.
So what's his name? Kenny? Is it Kenny or no? His son is played for
Your story.
plays for the Rockets.
Kenyon Martin.
Kenny Martin. He said straight up.
I saw that.
If nigga get in the paint.
There's a 6'4" motherfucker. You 7 feet tall. The 6'4" motherfucker
in
in
the
the paint. You ain't got nobody beating your ass down. I saw that shit. It was beautiful.
They wouldn't stop Shaq.
But the fact is that these motherfuckers want to be on team. They all want to be guards. They all want to be point guards. They all want to be out in the fucking perimeter. And they would say, well, 3 is more than 2. You're right, but 2 is more than 0.
Well, let me say this, Seymour. My opinion is I'm kind of in the middle on this. I feel like as a
You're right, Seymour. The Steph Curry effect.
I feel like as a basketball player, you should be able to rebound, pass, shoot, dribble.
Basics.
As a basketball. Now, I played with NBA players. I worked out with them. Every NBA player I played against, regardless of the position, can shoot. All the centers I worked out with Samaki Walker. The dude shot 9 for 10 from the 3-point line, like in a quick little drill we did. And he never shoots in the NBA. So I think
not shooting him.
I think what you're seeing from a lot of the American players, Seymour, is the coaching style, which is even though like Shaq could dribble. In Orlando, Shaq would bring the ball up the court, spin off the guy. He had handles.
He could push.
But I think in the coaching style in America is do what works. Once I see
play to your strength.
Once I see what the advantage is, that's what I want you to do. Michael Jordan had a famous quote where he said they asked why he didn't shoot a lot of threes. And Michael Jordan proved to everybody he could shoot threes. But he said that he knew he could dominate the way he was playing. He knew I got a 50-inch vertical. There's nobody else in the NBA got a 50-inch vertical. Nigga, if I jump, I'm by myself. If I shoot a 3, I'm bailing you out.
But also you got
That's
to
how he
remember
looked at
back
it.
when Jordan was in, that 3-point line was further back.
All right, that's a good point.
The concept of basketball has totally changed. I tell
Right.
kids they don't even realize that shit. You had one person that was a 3-point specialist. Remember with the Lakers? Who was a 3-point specialist? Fucking Michael Cooper come off the bench. He would shoot 1 or 2 threes a half, and that
They
was.
didn't have one. They didn't have a three.
But I'm saying he was the only one that really
Yeah.
shot them.
We got phone calls. Much as I'd love to hear you talk.
I know.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Glad they called.
It's Mike out of Ohio.
Hey, oh
Mike,
wow,
what up?
New
Mike,
caller.
Mike.
Speedy says he's glad you called, man.
Still waiting on L's ass.
Yeah, I just wanted to say what she brought up is actually a great point. I think all my years around basketball, around the game, I think the only difference is why our kids don't excel in doing things outside the paint. If you're a big man, is sometimes it's hard to have that coordination too. A lot of guys are big goofies. They're good at rebounding and putting it right back up and dunking and, blocking shots. So that's easy. It's hard to expect Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to bring the ball up the court and cross somebody over and throw a dime. You see what I'm saying?
But he could do that shit.
That's part of it too.
That's a good point.
He never really did it though, because I don't think it's not.
He never had to.
It's not conventional, and it's not conventional, and it's hard for a lot of big guys to have that type of coordination.
Right. No, but
I'm gonna tell you this,
part of it.
Mark. You might agree with this. The worst time for me as a point guard, because I played point, was when Magic came out and all these big niggas thought they could dribble the ball, and all of them wanted to be guards.
But that was a change of the game.
Yeah, that's what
guys.
changed
Our
the game.
height were the point guards.
Yeah.
We would be considered a tall point guard. Now we no, we need a 6'8", 6'9" motherfucker that can have a
That
point.
is true. Now the average size is 6'4".
But the brother here, but you do understand saying with Shaq dominated where he was. He didn't having a well-rounded game. At the end of the day, it's about being effective. How much impact you can place the game, and if what you can do where nobody can stop you going to the rack and getting on the block. I mean, think of if Shaq played today, he'd average fucking 50 points, dude.
Easily.
Nobody's guarding him down there.
Nobody big enough to guard him.
Now,
I agree too, and you get the percentages. So if Shaq was expected to handle the ball or shoot threes, how good could he do it as opposed to him being in the paint and scoring, a whole bunch of points like Mark is saying at a higher percentage as opposed to him shooting threes or dribbling the ball from, that.
Right, but shit, he couldn't make free throws.
Great call, man. Thank you
That's
for
the
calling
same
in,
thing
bro.
when you say with LeBron. LeBron's the
all right.
all-time leading scorer in basketball, and he's not known for being a three-point shooter, although he shoots quite a bit of them.
now before we got to Scrambled as Pam, Nikki Pam, what happened with what she called him? Sharpay Face, Jonathan Major.
Oh,
Make it look good.
yeah. I mean, they're in Morocco together. They were there over the weekend or whatever, shopping for pottery and or whatever.
He's trying to get his image back.
I'm like, but,
so he got a
but
black
does that
woman?
mess up hers though? Because how do you go from
Was the other woman
Devon
black? No,
Franklin
she was white.
to fucking
Sure she wasn't high yellow? No.
the white girl abuser dude? Like,
Well,
I mean,
I think it's
girl
more. I don't think it's about her. I think it's more about him because he lost. He lost the.
so he decided to go black and save his
Yeah, because right now
Wow.
he not doing nothing, and he had all these projects on the table.
He had a bunch of
He had a
projects
bunch of stuff on the table.
and he had like 2 or 3 movies out at the same time. And when this shit happened,
And he
to
might
him,
go
fucked it up.
0 for none by the end of the year. So how do you change? You need to change the narrative.
Yeah, but
First,
you
I
still
need
got to
get-
go to court. You still got to do all
I
that.
got to get the
out-
black people back on my side. You lost black folks, so there's nobody else now.
But not our Megan.
I feel you, and Willie.
Not our Megan.
But I think he had to do something. So you go get you a black girl, and he might have said, "I'm not saying this is just me."
And Willie
yeah,
going at
we're
you.
speculating. We're speculating.
And Willie getting this money worth off your ass.
What's he
Said
say?
Speedy should kill oatmeal.
So what?
Oatmeal is good. That's a good healthy meal.
Yeah, we
Go ahead.
actually have a
We
segment.
don't give a fuck, nigga.
We
I'm
actually-
hot right now. The people want me to talk sports.
Oh, now somebody gave you a compliment. This nigga think it's a show.
Yeah. Welcome to the Mark Howard Show.
Yeah, man.
Mark makes me laugh.
I
No,
like the
finish what you
ring.
were saying,
I like
though.
the ring of that.
Anyway, so I think he had to do something. So you go get a sister. Not saying he paying or anything, but you,
I mean, he hitting. Of
most.
course.
I'm not saying. I'm
Of
saying.
course he hitting.
You notice that the paparazzis are everywhere, mainly because they're probably telling them, "Oh, we're going to Morocco," or
Yeah.
letting that be known. So you see, I'm hanging with the sister. Now I get the black people back on my side. Now y'all
I
can't
ain't
fuck
falling
with
for
me.
the okie
You ain't falling for it.
I ain't falling for the okie
Ne-
Ain't
you,
falling for the banana in the tailpipe.
Nope, not doing it.
you and Seymour ain't falling for it.
Nope.
Bet you Megan falling for that banana in the
I
tailpipe.
bet she is.
She left a preacher though. God
I know.
damn.
How'd you go from Devon
You
Franklin
going to hell now?
or Devon, however he said his name?
You at least had a nigga praying for
Let her
you.
go.
You know what happens? Because you're not fucking till you get married, and when you get married and start fucking, you find a nigga can't fuck, and they leave.
How would you know?
Women do that shit all the
I thought
fucking time.
you
nigga.
said dudes, nigga.
Sports Report, hilarious.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Okay, Seymour, you was doing
Michael B.
good till
Jordan
you
did
try
the
to get
same
on me.
shit.
Who?
Michael B. Jordan did the same shit. His black quota was slipping. He was losing up. He went and got him a black woman, and then
Lori Harvey?
his name went back up, and they ended up breaking up. Yep, even
Well,
though
she
that was a
broke up with him.
contract.
Well, she broke up with him.
It don't matter. It was a contract.
She's still
Pam.
with oh boy, what's his name? Idris? What's his name? Idris? No, not what?
Idris?
No,
The dude from Snowfall.
Dabney, or something like
Damson?
that. The dude from Snow. Yeah,
Damson.
Damson Idris. Damson
All
Idris.
that, just like
The English fella.
it's the same shit they used to do back. It's the same shit they used to do back in the 50s and 60s. They would put
50s
these
and
two together,
60s?
see what happens.
How old are you?
13.
Yeah, around your era, Speedy.
Oh wow.
Wow.
They would they
He's
would
saying-
put people together.
No, wait. I want to hear what he's saying.
You all are in the in the business. You know
Say it
this.
quickie, but
They
they ain't
would
gonna
put
put
two celebrities.
Motherfucker.
They will put two celebrities together.
They will put
to boost one or both
It's
or
a
both of
powder
their
motherfucker.
reputations.
They will pussy. But what was wrong with nothing was
Okay,
wrong with Megan.
hold on, Vernon. Hold on. Stay right.
They
I
will
know where you're going with
put
that.
Vernon, stay
Wrong
right.
with her,
Vernon.
Steve.
Hold on, Vernon. Stay right there. I got a question for the
No,
panel.
I'm gonna hang up if you stay right
Okay,
there.
all right. Good one for me. OG Sleepy Low.
My question.
First steak with
My-
Mark Howard.
Oh, that's hilarious,
First
nigga.
take.
That's hilarious.
First
First
take,
steak
that's
with Mark Howard. So my question is,
Very jealous, you
Nikki
hairy
Pam.
chest motherfucker.
Nikki Pam, to boost your career, what celebrity could you match up with
Oh, good question.
to get you in the
Alexander
spotlight,
O'Neal.
get you back popping?
Alexander
I
O'Neal.
think
not
for
the
me, I need to
same
go with like a
anymore.
celebrity executive to get me where I need to
Somebody
be.
that ran a company.
Yeah, like but still a celebrity.
Alexander
Like
O'Neal.
like what's
used to run- who
LeBron?
used
The
to
one
run
that's dating the white girl.
Thursday, Friday,
Rich Paul.
Saturday.
Yes,
But also
he would be good for me.
Also remember, Pam. But also remember, Pam. You have to
Pam.
get somebody who will double or triple your celebrity to match theirs.
Don't laugh too
because
hard.
So who you gonna pick?
You
She said
don't
Rich
want,
Paul.
you
That's
don't
a
want
good
people,
pick.
you
Rich
don't
Paul?
want people like on the same level.
He's
LeBron's
business.
people?
Yeah, that's a
he's
good pick.
business minded. I mean, I know he's with
What'd you say?
Adele.
but I
Rich
mean, but
Paul.
he's business minded, and I want to be
Rich
in
Paul,
that.
if you're listening.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
somebody. I need
I
somebody
didn't
an
know Jay
executive
Moore's
slash
fucking,
celebrity.
Jeannie Buss.
Who?
Jay Moore.
Yes,
Who's Jay Moore?
Thank you,
Yes.
Vern.
Comic Jay Moore.
Yes, he
Actor.
is. Yeah, the
Jay
comedian.
Moore.
He was in Jerry Maguire. He fired Jerry Maguire.
That narrowed it down. I don't know who the fuck Jay
Oh,
Moore.
Jay
is.
Moore.
him
Is he
up.
black?
No, it's a white dude.
Oh, well,
I'm gonna show you right
He
now.
said Pam. and
Jeannie
Rick
Buss
James.
don't fuck niggas on-
He's dead.
on
That doesn't
public.
count.
So who would I?
Yeah, who would
Yeah,
you?
who's you?
Jill
Can't be a
Scott.
white woman.
Jill
It
Scott.
cannot be a white woman.
Jill Scott.
Yeah, you are.
That's the guy right there. Remember him?
Oh, you got that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hit on her.
If Jill Scott ever hear this,
No, she won't.
oh,
Nobody.
somebody will get into it. Nick, put this on the thing.
Jill Scott to boost your career? How's she gonna boost your career?
Cause I'll be
No,
happy.
we're not talking about being with somebody because you like them.
Oh,
These people not dating these people because they like them. This is strictly business.
Yes, business.
strictly
Yeah.
business.
Strictly
business.
So you about to go on tour
Strictly business.
Jill Scott.
and you need to spice it up.
That's a good look for you.
Like,
Jill Scott
I could
not hot
open
right
up
now.
to
Jay Moore, yeah, last comic standing winner. Or he was on there. I
I'll
think it
give
was
her
a.
Yeah, she not hot right now.
To get me over the top.
What's the big girl name? The dancer,
You like
singer
big
chick.
girls. You like big
Lizzo.
Lizzo for you,
Yeah.
Speedy.
girls. Oh, Speedy.
Fuck it. Let's
It'd be a
do
little controversy because you a little older. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
You be like a sugar. You be like a
Maybe
sugar.
daddy.
Yeah, I
Well, a sugar.
Speedy.
I got a question for Nikki
Speedy,
Pam.
no. No.
Wait, I got a question. I can say this
Lizzo?
because I know this
No.
person doesn't listen to the show.
Who?
It's impossible for her to listen to the show. Nobody knows her. She's not famous. But I have a friend of mine who I've known for a long time. I noticed that she turned 18. She's 29 now. Okay, and
She got to know where you were going with that. Go ahead.
she's been an escort long as I've known her.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And all kind of stuff. Like she got ads online. You can Google her name, nigga. It pops up. Top escort in Atlanta, nigga. All kind of
wow.
stuff. So I'm talking. I was talking to the other day. I ran across the Instagram. So I'm catching up with her. I'm like, hey, how you been? She's like, yeah, I'm just trying to get married and have kids. And I said, what?
Never.
And she said, I said, so what are you doing? She said she has a sugar daddy. And I was like, what? I said, how? What's the age on being a sugar baby? Can you be 29
Yeah.
and have a sugar daddy?
Yeah. It's about whoever's paying, whoever's taking care of you, whoever's paying the bills. It don't
You think
matter
they
your
gave
age.
up on dating at 29?
You're not a sugar baby at 29, my nigga.
But
You's
she,
an
it's,
adult.
but
That-
she's
that-
probably
there's no
seen
age
shit
limit.
we ain't seen, like being
Oh,
an
for
escort. You
sure,
know what
for
I'm saying?
sure.
Her life at her age, she probably
She understands.
Yeah, she understand the
the
game. Like
dynamics,
she
yeah.
just got
But she told me
schooled early.
She told me she don't want to get pregnant until she get married.
It's good
And-
for her.
What?
well, she got a little time.
To who?
A little bit.
Time out. This is what I was thinking. I ain't trying to judge nobody.
She can dream.
This my homegirl. She's a good person. You know what I'm saying? But I was just thinking, like, how do you
Define good.
how do you be an escort for 10 plus years, right? And then tell a nigga you gotta marry
You gonna
me.
make me wait till we get this.
I was on the phone. I was like, what is going on? I was like, are you serious? She was like, yeah, he need to marry me first. I'm like, bitch.
Well,
she's a hoe with
So
standards.
my question was, I wanted to, was your age to being a sugar baby? That's what I wanted to know. And Nikki Pam said no.
No, I don't
long as
think
the
so.
guy's older and he willing to pay, you
Yeah.
a sugar baby. Okay.
Like
So-
you could be 40 and the guy be 60, 70 or whatever, and
you
long
could
as
be a
you're
sugar baby.
tricking,
Okay.
long as
Al
you're tricking.
Pacino got a
I'd
baby
say
coming.
sugar. Yeah, Al
we talking
Pacino
about
and the other one.
He said he
Both of them.
want a fucking test on that. He don't know nothing about that shit.
So
I know he
again,
probably
Jill
shooting
Scott's
blanks.
people, or Jill, if you're out there, if you listen.
Oh, we said Lizzo. We said Lizzo.
Oh, Lizzo.
Yeah, we said Lizzo. Mark, what about you, Mark?
Hey, man, stick
Lizzo
with
got
Jill.
a man.
No, Lizzo. Yeah.
Mark, what about you? What
Can't fuck
celebrity
with you with a
would you
crooked,
pair
with a
with?
crooked G-string.
Oprah?
Oh, that's fucked up.
Hey.
She's actually cute.
Huh?
She cute with that bank account, Vic. Cash App.
Why you hate?
That nigga said
Not hating at all.
You are, Mark. Have you seen you? Or you can't see all of
hold
it?
on,
Nah,
Big Mike.
I
hold
love
on.
the
What
way
about
I
the
look.
other?
We don't know
Good
mirrors.
What about the other talk show host? She's not nearly as famous as Oprah. Everybody hates her. She's from New York.
Who, Ricky Lake? Oh.
This
I
is
like
from New
Ricky
York?
Lake. Yeah, the black chick. She passed out on TV not too long ago. Big titties.
Wendy Williams? Hilarious.
Wendy Williams.
Oh,
Fuck that
Wendy
bitch.
looked like one of the homies.
This is not about love.
She
This
look
is
like-
about getting you popping.
Nope. She like Mark Howard.
That's not a woman, that's a man, baby. I would
Hilarious. They got some suggestions for
I
us,
wouldn't
Speedy.
fuck
They said
Wendy Williams with my foot.
Pam who?
Pam and Percy Miller, which is
Master
Who's that?
P.
Pam. This is
Is she
Speedy
big?
and Ashley Graham. That's the white girl, the white supermodel, whatever. They said Speedy and Sarah Lee.
Somebody had you with Melissa McCarthy, too.
Speedy and Nell Carter.
Oh wow, she's gone.
Give me a
Rather
break,
than
Speedy. Come on.
Hilarious. I'm not even gonna say
look
that,
up
Big
Ashley
Mike. I
Graham.
know why you want me to read.
Oh,
it.
Ashley Graham is bad.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Who's Ashley Graham?
Oh,
She's gonna put her, I think, because she's
yeah.
a supermodel. She's the first plus size supermodel
There
that
you
like
go,
like
Speedy.
really did like.
Let me see.
Get
Okay.
you a plus, bitch.
She's white too. You really
Nah,
like
Let
her.
me see, Mark.
now this is really racist because if she's
yeah.
the first plus size
What's her name again?
supermodel,
Supermodel, not
That's-
just model.
yeah, that's
like,
pretty racist.
What's her name?
Ashley Graham.
Ashley. Graham.
Because I mean, this is the thing. Like she thick, but I mean,
Let me see.
you can go find any average
Nigga.
black woman thicker than this.
Oh, maybe I better not say nothing. I was gonna say because
Nigga, she
Like,
looks
she
like the
cool.
I called you, Speedy, because Wendy Williams talking about you on her show.
Who did?
Friday, Wendy. I mean, not Wendy. Sherry.
What did Sherry say?
Nigga. Oh, I mean, I don't know, but she said, well, they were talking about NDAs or whatever, and she was like, blah, blah, she never big, and never, nobody ever really. And she said, oh, wait, no. Oops, there was a comedian who worked with Jamie Foxx on Foxhole that told that we slept together, something. I said, God damn, I would fill out my
You
chair.
didn't say we didn't.
Well, no, she didn't deny it.
Yeah.
And she wasn't even mad, but she wasn't mad or nothing. But I couldn't believe that. I was like, somebody sent her the show, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because you
Shout out
said
Sherry.
it.
Yeah, we used to date.
Yeah, everybody
You don't think Shay Shepherd get your career popping, Pops?
Yeah, she would. She
And
would.
you see
'cause
she with a brother.
She
You
trick off
see
too.
she with a brother.
Actually,
Oh, she is. Let me see. Who is she with?
No.
Something.
The black
I
guy.
always
he
liked
happy.
her.
Baby daddy.
Oh, she's expecting her first child with
You
this black
think?
dude.
Yeah, hurry up, take that kind
never
of
seen
off.
Put
him.
baby
He
up
look-
in that big bro. Nigga.
That kid going to the league. That big nigga going to
Hilarious. Show the
Left
Corey
tackle.
Roberts.
Mama was
It says Speedy and Roseanne Barr.
Wow.
never.
Wow, they just
Speedy
picking
and
big
Aunt
women.
Jemima. Hilarious.
That was
Aunt
racist.
Jemima's not a real person.
I know, Speedy.
All right, Mark.
So Sherry wanted to date you. Would you date her back?
What you did her back?
I'm like, I tried to hook you up I seen her at the image where I tried, nigga, but yeah, it was too much going on.
No, who
I
I
tried to
fuck with.
mention it.
Oh, we got.
I haven't seen her in a long
As
time.
much
She's
as we love to
beautiful,
hear
but
your
she's a
side.
power
Hold
person.
on, nigga. We
What's
got.
it called?
we got call.
Can I just say the name?
No, call.
Who?
Call. What's your
who
name?
was-
Susan
Please.
Susan Taylor.
Come on, nigga.
Who was that?
I gotta look it
I
up.
don't know.
Mark, can we get the call?
Fuck the call.
Who is Susan Taylor?
Call her.
I don't know who that is.
Nothing personal, caller.
Caller, what's your name?
Where you calling from? You're back now. You said Sherry's built like Zion Williams. She's smaller than Zion, that fat motherfucker.
Susan L. Taylor?
Who's that?
Yeah, she used to run Essence magazine.
I don't know.
She's not very, well, I'm not going to say she's
She's
not
older
attractive.
though.
This
And
is-
married.
No,
No, that's the sugar
Sherry
one.
was me and Sherry. This would be right when Sherry got here.
Again, sweetie. They call
This
her.
is Mark's pick right here.
There you
Oh,
go.
she's
Oh,
cute.
her. Oh, that's the
She's
lady
cute.
that was the. Yeah. I know you're talking about.
She's cute.
Okay.
Where?
She get it.
Her hair is receding now.
Yeah,
that
I
other
mean, but
picture.
Call her.
She's
What's
got
your
a
name? We call her
natural
from.
beauty.
She's
Black.
got a little Sade going.
More day.
Hey,
than
caller.
Sherry.
What's your
Hey,
name?
hey.
Where you calling from?
She's a power play, man.
I got you, Mark.
It's not working, Nick. Hello.
Give it a chance. There we go. Oh,
Caller.
they just hung up again. Don't hang up, y'all. Give us a
I
chance.
heard him
Shit.
say, "Fuck it." Click.
All right.
Call back. We got technical difficulties with our
Are we going to Sneakerhead?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go.
Waiting on you, son.